Hi everyone, this is Tiffany Hilliker. Today I'm going to be teaching you two of my favorite tricks that involve coin flips. The first one I like to call a coin catch. It may have another official name in the hooping world, but as far as I'm concerned, that's what I like to give it a call. It's actually something that you do after a toss and when the hoop is on its way down. While it's descending, what you're going to do is you're going to move your hands into the shape of an X, like so. And when the hoop gets right in between on its way down, you're going to separate your hands really quickly. The separation of the hands is actually what makes the hoop start to turn in a coin flip motion. But at the same time that you're separating your hands quickly, you actually raise your elbows. It's kind of like you're going from an X to a Y. The X is what starts the coin flip. The Y is what shoots it back up into the air. So let's see if we can get this on camera. I have kind of low ceilings in here, so we're going to see how this goes. Like so. And then you can catch it on its way back. So let's try that one more time in slow motion. There you go. And that is the coin catch. Some tips and tricks if you're having trouble with the coin catch. On the way down, as you're separating your hands, the smaller and the slower you separate your hands, the smaller and the lower the hoop will go. The harder you separate and the more exaggerated you separate your hands, the higher and the faster the coin will flip. So you can experiment with different levels. Try it light and not so far apart, medium, big, and see which one works best for you. So for my second trick, I would like to show you a coin toss. This toss actually starts from the ground and it's going to flip in a coin-like motion as high as you can get it into the air. Now it doesn't really matter how you start this in your flow. You can be coming from any part of your flow. All that matters is that you gracefully get it down to a floor position. Now when you get it to the floor position, the bottom of the hoop is resting on the floor and the top of your hoop is actually sitting in the palm of your hand like so, with your thumb clasped over the top. So your fingers are facing forward and your thumb is over the top. The next step from there is you're going to bring your thumb towards you and to the back. It's almost as if you're trying to turn it into a complete circle, but I promise you don't have to go that far with this one, just as far as feels comfortable. And then when you are ready, you flip it back as fast as you can. This backward start and then the flip back to where you started is actually what gets the coin flip motion going. But what's going to be very important is that after you give yourself the start, when you do that fast spin, you're actually going to raise your arm at the exact same time. And that's what's going to give it the lift at the same time as doing the coin flip. So I'm going to scoot back just a little bit and show you this. Now I usually like to do this trick outdoors so that I can toss it as high as I possibly can, but because we're indoors today, I'm going to keep it pretty low on the ground so that you can just see the motion of it. But feel free to try this one at home as high as you would like to. So how this is going to work is my hoop will be on the ground and my thumb will be pointed away. I'm going to bring it back around and quickly spin it and catch it like so. Some tips and tricks if you're having trouble getting the spin controlled from the ground. One of the things I do sometimes if I want to get better control of the coin flip and a higher toss is after my thumb is pointed out and I give myself a head start, once I'm on the back side of the head start, I will grip down with my thumb so that way as I'm returning it, I have full control of the hoop because my thumb is holding it in. So again, it would start out like this. As I turn for my head start, I grab it. And that thumb just gives it a little extra push on the release. So if you're having trouble getting height on it or a good flip to it, try when you turn the hoop backwards to add your thumb to it. and that may give you the extra boost that you need. And those are my 2 favorite coin flip tricks. I hope you enjoyed learning them and that you have a great time figuring out how to incorporate them into your flow. Happy hooping!